Hello and welcome to Monday Night Motivation. You and I have been disappointed in life, maybe once, maybe twice, or I don't know how many times. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the causes of disappointments in our lives and potential remedies we can follow to suppress them. The first cause of disappointment is not providing for uncertainties. The universe gives us so many things that we have no idea about. You plan to do things in a certain way. The environment or the circumstances force you to do things in a different way. So to avoid all of that, you've got to deliberately provide for things that you can't think of while planning. Example, if you're working out your monthly budget, let's say for example your monthly expenditures are 2 million shillings, you've got to provide an additional 200,000 shillings for things like changes in prices, inflation, and things like that. The key question you always have to ask yourself is, what can possibly go wrong in this moment in time? You could be driving on the road and a certain drunkard comes from wherever they are and they knock you off the road. So to avoid being frustrated, especially financially, you've got to buy motor comprehensive insurance. By doing that, you are now deliberately providing for those things that you can't think of. Think about your job right now. Suppose you wake up one day and the company closes, or God forbid you are fired. Now, by thinking about what could possibly go wrong, you will now start increasing your savings limit or start up a side business to provide for potential eventualities. The second cause of disappointments is no plan of action for your intentions. All of us have goals, always say we have them. But it's one thing to have goals, it's another to plan, to have an action plan. And an action plan has to be written down. A plan that is not written down is a mere wish or a desire, and it has no energy at all. And don't forget that failing to plan is actually planning to fail. So forget all this nonsense of being psyched up. I mean, some people can wake up and then say, in January I'm going to construct a house. Okay, if that is your goal, then get down and work out your action plan. Where are you going to get the financing from? Do you need consultation from certain people? What information do you need? So all of that will help you to make a proper action plan, which will in turn eliminate or reduce your chances of being frustrated. The other cause of disappointment is not classifying your needs. All of our needs and wants follow 4 categories. You have needs that are very important and very urgent. You have needs that are very important but less urgent. You have needs that are very urgent but less important. You also have needs that are less urgent and less important. The frustration comes when you start allocating your resources, which are usually scarce, like time and money. You start allocating them to needs that are less important and less urgent. By the time you get down to things that are very important and very urgent, you have no time left. You have no money whatsoever. So to avoid that mess, look at your priorities right now. Look at your needs. You could have the need of constructing a house and starting a business. Which of those two has more importance, or which of those two has more urgency? So start allocating all of your resources with needs that are very important and very urgent. Up to, if you have any resources left, then you can allocate them to things that are less important and less urgent. Anyway, what are some of the causes of disappointments in your life, and how do you usually deal with frustrations when they come to you? I would love to hear from you. You can text or call or WhatsApp on the number below the screen. I'm Andrew Sanz, the author of Confident Mind. If you want me to give you more tips on how to deal with disappointments, communicate to me. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.